Raptor fans, we're going to round 2, baby. Oh, the Raptors come out and they beat the Washington Wizards 102-92. The story coming into this one: will they contain the ball or will they turn the ball over? That's been a big problem on the road for this team. Also coming into the game, Kelly Oubre ramming his mouth, as he always does after the last game, talking about DeLon Wright, how he can't perform on the road. And, he can do it at home, but he can't do it on the road. Okay, well, let's put that to the test there, Oubre. Let's test your big mouth in this game. First quarter, Raptors, they don't play the greatest. They don't take care of the ball a little bit. They don't play the greatest defense. And their offense, they can't make their easy shots. And they're stuck 10 after 130-20. And we're like, okay, that's not a good start. But in the second quarter, offense gets going. They put up a 30 spot. Only give up 23. So you're only stuck 3 at the half. I'll take that. I'm really proud of these guys. Let's get it rolling. Let's keep it going. The momentum into the third quarter. And the funny thing about the third quarter was it was a lot of back and forth basketball. We make a basket. They make a basket. They put it up to 4 points. We trim it, and then we tie it. Oh, but they get a 3. We get it back to 1. And it was kind of like a back and forth thing. They end up getting the late shot to take a lead in that quarter, 25-23. Raptors stuck 5 heading into the fourth. But, like we've said, all series long, it's not the magnitude of the punch. It's when you make the punch. And the Raptors hadn't made their punch as of yet through the first 3 quarters, which is kind of a positive because they're going to get one eventually. And the only thing left is the fourth quarter. They get a huge 3 from C.J. Miles to put them up 4 at one point. And then it just kind of propels them a little bit. Raptors keep building their lead. And then at one point, with like 6-7 minutes to go, the Raptors just turn the crank and we're like, we're just going to turn this game up and we're just going to tear them a new one because this team wanted it more in the dire minutes. I'm watching JV, I forgot who it was, it might have been Ty Lawson driving, trying to dish it off to Gordon Top, but JV's like, nope, get that out of my face, and, pick it up, go back, get some shots, right? Great job by Jonas Valanciunas today on the defensive end. I thought he was great. I thought he did a great job protecting the rim. A lot of contested shots at the rim that he wasn't called for foul. Why? Because he was straight up. He looked really, really good on the defensive end today. And in the fourth quarter, you also see a loose ball. Lowry dives for it, hands it off to whom else? Freddie VanVleet. He back in the lineup, and man, did he make a huge impact. We'll get to that in a second. And he dishes it to Siakam. John Wall charging him hard, tries to block it or something, gives him a lot of body. It's an and one, Pascal Siakam, and that puts the lead up to 8. Raptors is on that big roll there, and they put the game away and move on to round 2. Raptor fans, here we go. I mean, this was a nerve-wracking series. Credit to the Washington Wizards, guys. They played a great game. They played a great series. It was a nail-biter. It was a tough one, like Milwaukee last year for the Raptors. Went 6. We won on the road. Kind of the exact same situation. But I'm proud of this Raptor team for the way they dug in today and wanted this game more. I'm proud of them. I really am. And speaking of Kelly Oubre, somebody who wanted it more, clearly he didn't in this one because he was awful. I mean, the Raptors, they do a great job on Oubre. He gets in ridiculous foul trouble. He ends up with 4 fouls. He only gets 3 points. He makes 1 3. That's it. 3 boards, nothing else going on. And he's only a +1 on the floor, but he's 1 of 7 from the field. He was god-awful. And DeLon Wright, the guy he was trash-talking last game, no, he only had 4 points, but he had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. And plus 12 while he was on the floor. Why? Because he was actually on the floor there, Kelly. He didn't get in foul trouble like yourself. Don't run your mouth next time, all right? How about you let your play dictate the way you talk? Don't worry about that. After a loss, you don't talk garbage. After maybe a win, you're pumped. Okay, fine. Not after a loss. And DeLon Wright is just one of many Raptors to have terrific games. And like I said, right off the top, the key was, were you going to be able to find a way to get a win on the road or taking care of the ball? The Raptors, guys, they played a beautiful game. You know how many turnovers we've been used to seeing over the first little while? 18 turnovers, 2 18 turnover games. I think it was a 14 turnover one. We had 10 in the last game. The Raptors had a total of 6 turnovers and forced 14 Washington turnovers for a lot of points. The Raptors did an unbelievable job on the defensive end. I am so proud of them. 8-2 in steals, 6-5 in blocks, only 18 assists, and only 44% from the field, 28% from 3. But it was the defense that won them this game. And Freddie VanVleet, late in the game, you're thinking, okay, are we going to be able to see this team dig in defensively and win this quarter good? Well, they came out in the fourth quarter, guys. 29-14 in the fourth. They hold the Wizards in arguably their desperate quarter to 14. They hold the Wizards in their desperate second half to 39 total points. The Raptors were terrific. I am proud of them. They did an unbelievable job, and I'm just so happy with these guys. JV, another double-double. Not something we're used to by now from JV, 6 of 13 shooting, not the greatest, 2 of 2 from the line, plus 6 on the floor, and he played 31 minutes. That's kind of something we've been seeing over the last couple of games, playing JV in the big situations. It's been paying off because he plays well. Lowry, playoff Lowry, he's not so good. He kind of swindles out in the playoffs. Skip Bayless says before the playoffs, he's probably going to go like 0 for 30, in the playoffs. I don't think he has a Boston accent, but that's just what came out there. Lowry in Game 6, in a big game, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 9 of 15 shooting, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and 3 of 7 from 3. And he wanted the ball more than John Wall and Bradley Beal did late in the game. I don't care what total points says. I don't care. It's when it mattered. And Lowry and this team dug in late. DeRozan didn't have a great game, 16 points, not the greatest percentage shooting, but the team got the job done. And the bench, like I said, DeLon Wright, even though he didn't get a lot of points, he was a plus 12 on the floor. Pascal Siakam, we haven't seen a lot of him over the first little while, but he puts up a great performance, 11 points. I think I saw 9 rebounds before. It's right now 8 rebounds, a steal, 2 blocks, 5 of 6 shooting, plus 18 while on the floor. He was spectacular. And Fred VanVleet, his shot's going to be a little bit off to start he's been off for a few weeks. He hasn't been able to shoot, obviously, with a shoulder injury. You're not going to shoot any basketballs. He gets 5 points, 4 boards, 4 dimes on 2 of 7 shooting. But again, it was the defense he brought against Bradley Beal late in the game. Bradley Beal shot under 40% from the field today. Yes, he had 21 points or something like that. But he shot under 40%. Doesn't matter. Great job by him. CJ Miles only had 7 points on not great shooting, but he did make one of the, like I said, that big 3 in the fourth quarter. Jakob Poeltl, 7 points, 7 boards, just an active guy all over the place. I don't know what I was saying there. But he was great, 2 of 5 from the field, and he actually took a 3 desperately because the clock was down. That was a little scary of a shot. But this team, like I've said, wanted this game more, and they went out and they got it. And they won on the road. The first road win by either team in this series, and it's a series victory. Now, for Raptor fans, we look ahead to round 2. We have no clue who we're facing right now. It's either Cleveland or Indiana. Now, going into this game today, I thought Cleveland was going to be able to, cakewalk through them just because they have the momentum going right now. Well, Indiana's smoking them right now, 92-67 at the end of 3. It looks like that game's far over, so that means it's going to be a Game 7 back in Cleveland on Sunday night or afternoon, whatever they decide. You never know. And for the Raptors, they go home. They should be able to, get some rest. Guys that have nagging injuries, be able to take it easy for a bit, and that'll be great, all right? So I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of us Raptor fans for sticking with these guys, and we actually saw some all-around Toronto Raptor basketball in this game. I'm proud of these guys. I really am, and they got the job done for us. We're moving on to round 2. We expected to, and we're doing it. No matter how many games it took, we're heading to round 2, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed this game, you guys have enjoyed the series, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What did you guys think of the game? Big moments in the game. Any big factors of why this team won? You could say the 6 turnovers. You could say the the ability to eliminate their fast break points there late in the game. Just overall, who's your player of the game? Would you give it to Kyle? Would you give it to DeMar? Would you give it to JV? Would you give it to Freddie? Siakam? Tons of guys to choose from there. Let me know what you guys think. We'll talk to you guys next Thursday, podcast edition. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes. Link is also in the description for Twitter, guys. Go check that one out. Follow me up, send a DM, all that great stuff. I love talking to you guys. And we'll talk to you guys a little bit later on tonight. Won't be exactly right after the Blue Jays game today. I apologize to you Blue Jay fans right away, but it will be uploaded tonight. I promise you that. All right? And we'll talk to you guys Raptors edition whenever that'll be. Round 2 preview, whomever that'll be against. I'll keep you guys posted in the Jays videos about when that'll be uploaded. I'll also let you guys know on Twitter when that'll be uploaded to you guys. All right, so I'm pumped. Round 2 against either Cleveland or Indiana. I'm excited. We'll talk to you guys then.